Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I got this really cool 2-pack Hulk and Wolverine set. I'm going to open it up and kind of do a quick review on it. And what this is based on is this comic right here. So those not familiar with it, this was the first comic where they had Wolverine, first Canadian superhero. It's kind of cool. So this is the comic that the figures are based on. And I just wanted to show it to you where this came from. So there it is. Issue number 181 came out in November. This is actually a reprint of it. The originals go for a little bit more than I wanted to spend. But anyway, so that is where this comes from. So let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. So I bought this because, as many of you know, I'm kind of a Hulk collector. As you can see, my many Hulks that I have all lined up there. And Hulks are my thing, and I'll talk more about some of these Hulks after I do the review. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now I've already cut the tape on here, and right after I cut it I thought, oh man, I should do a review, so I did not open it, I just cut it. And let's go ahead and open this up now. Check out how cool that Hulk is, which is, like I said, the reason I bought it. Before we get to the Hulk, because he is the coolest, let's take a look at Wolverine. So first of all, you can see Wolverine has extra hands. So that's kind of fun for either claws in or claws out. And let's take a look at him and check out his articulation. I don't see any rubber bands holding him in place. Let's just pop him out of there. Alright, so here's Wolverine. As you can see, he's wearing his mask just like his first edition in that comic. And he does feel kind of strange. It's kind of soft, a softer kind of plastic. It almost feels like those Halloween candies you eat that have different colors. What are those called? You know, those candies you eat at Halloween that are different colors.
Candy corn.
Candy corns. It's like candy corns. So you can see we have the foot articulation. Goes up and back and forth. Articulation here at the boot cut. Double jointed knee. Up at the top of the leg, we got 2 articulations there. The waist turns under the belt. So the belt kind of covers that. It's kind of cool. And then the other leg's the same. And then ab crunch. This is cool. He has that shoulder pivot right in there on the chest. Doesn't seem to work too well. I don't want to force it and break it. Shoulder movement up here. Bicep, double jointed elbows. And then his wrists move with his claws and rotate. And his head moves. Let's compare him to size of He-Man figures. So here is a He-Man Classics figure. And you can see the size comparison. He's pretty small next to the He-Man figure, but as you guys know, Wolverine is supposed to be small, but obviously not quite that small. So there we go. Let's go ahead and pull out the Hulk, our main event we've been waiting for. So here he is. No wires holding him in. Let's go and bust him out of here. There he is. And he also comes with extra fists, hands. So you can go and use those if you want to swap them out. Wow, he is pretty cool. And it looks like his shirt is actually very easily removable. I was wondering about that. So you can display him with the shirt or without. It's got a really great sculpt on him. It's got some really fine detailing in the hair so you can see the differences. And the face is just amazing. It's the Hulk I remember when I was a kid. and it's just so cool. I've been waiting for a Hulk like this for a long, long time. So this is really cool. Let's take a look, starting at the bottom. He's got the nice fat Hulk feet, which are my favorites. And articulation there, articulation there. Does not seem to have articulation where the pants meet the leg. Double knee joints, articulation at the top of the leg. His waist does turn. He's got an interesting ab crunch that works really well. And then he also has the shoulder, but it's just in the back so it didn't mess with the sculpt, which I think is really cool. You can kind of have him put his shoulders back like he's really hulking out. Anyway, so that's really cool there. He has the bicep shoulder movement there. And then he has a single elbow joint with the over the elbow cover, the way they built that to hide the joint, wrist movement, and of course his head moves. All right, let's do a comparison. So my favorite Hulk before in the past was this one right here. It came in a 2-pack with the leader, and my sons got this for me one time for my birthday, and at the time this was what I thought was the best Hulk. You can see the face is similar to what we see in the 80s Hulk, and or this is actually the 70s Hulk, but it is, you know, this was a really cool Hulk and my favorite for a long time. And of course we have the movie Hulks from the new Avengers, and you can see the size comparison there. It's very comparable. Then we have the Hulk that came with the 2-pack Hulkbuster, and I think the Hulkbuster armor actually works better with this Hulk. I mean, that just looks awesome. Now, I have a couple other Hulks here. This Hulk is kind of a combination of different figures. In fact, originally he had this head, and my second, my oldest son bought me this Hulk. I didn't like the head on him. It was just kind of strange looking. You can see how it kind of looks there. And this head actually came from this Hulk figure, which was based on the Avengers movie. Again, a little bit larger version of him. You can see it's supposed to be this Hulk, but a larger version of him. And the head I actually got from a He-Man giant. This guy right here. And you can see how he kind of compares to the He-Man giants to get an idea of the size difference. So you can see in the He-Man world, he is still quite a bit bigger than He-Man. But when it comes to the giants still kind of are a little taller than the Hulk. Now, when it comes to other figure lines, we have like the Thing from Fantastic Four, one that was recently released, the Walmart exclusive, which is also a really cool figure thanks to the Four Horsemen. Awesome figure. And you can see the size difference. And I've always thought the Thing and the Hulk should be about the same size. So he's a little short, and even when it comes to the Avenger figures, he kind of measures up short there as well. But still, really cool. Then this guy measures against some DC figures. So here we have, one of the DC figures to kind of compare them to. And I think this figure is extremely well built. I've always liked the way they built this figure, and this Hulk just kind of compares nicely to this figure here. So I think it's a really good mashup. All right, so let's put Doomsday back. And then I have King Shark here, do a comparison against King Shark. Now this is the alternate head of King Shark. I do that on purpose because I think it's cooler, meshes better with the He-Man world. But anyway, you can see the size difference. I think it's pretty good for some kind of monster mashups. So, nice. And then of course we have the massive, giant, colossal Hulk, which is just so huge. And of course I put Skeletor armor on him so you could fit into the He-Man world easier. And you can just see, even next to the He-Man giants, he still towers over him. So those are the Hulks. And again, this is the new Hulk with his cool shirt. And there we go. All right, so that is the end of my review. Let me know what you guys think. If you like seeing all the other figures too, let me know. That's something you do appreciate and like. If you're just like, just show me the package, put that in the comments as well. Interested in what you guys think. I like personally when I watch reviews to see how the figures compare next to other lines. And so for me, that's kind of a fun thing because I like to mix my figures with other lines. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Share, like, tell your friends, and have a great... Oh, hey, by the way, before I go, I am going to show you guys a cool video, hopefully later or the next day, about how to alter your 80 slime pit to work with the new classics figures, because we have that new slime He-Man. I'll open that and show the new slime pit. All right, you guys, thanks for watching.